Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. This is the second Firearm Friday video that I'm putting out. I've done other firearm videos before, but these I'm hoping to do a little bit more scheduled, a little bit more planned, and every Friday, or as often on Fridays as I can do. So this week we're doing another 9mm handgun. Last week I did my new Canic. This week we're doing my new Taurus. So up until recently, I had a Ruger LCP, little purple gun that I was using for my everyday carry. I really liked that gun in the fact that it was very small and very concealable. However, it was a terrible gun as far as accuracy and ease of use. Because the gun was so small and so light, I couldn't get a very good grip on it, and the felt recoil was quite significant, and so I struggled to get back on target if I could ever consider myself being on target in the first place. At the last range day I went to, at 11 yards, I could not get a single shot on a 6-inch target. Just awful. And so I went ahead and sold that gun, and in its place I picked up this. In fact, I've actually picked this up before I sold that gun, but this is a Taurus G2c. I bought this at the same time I bought the Canic from the same place. I got a pretty good deal on buying both guns at the same place because it saved me on shipping, which saved me about $30, which is a fair amount when you're considering the price of the gun was under $250. That saved quite a bit on the overall price of the gun. And the reason why I went with this is because the G2c specifically right now, again, we're still in the midst of COVID, riots going on. The price of ammo and guns is just gone through the roof. Normally this is a sub $200 gun. I spent I spent under $250 on this gun. So the price did go up because of just everything going on right now. But it's probably one of the least expensive 9mm semi-compact handguns I could buy with a fairly decent reputation. Now, in the past, Taurus has not had a very good reputation for build quality and reliability of their firearms, but when they came out with the G2c a couple years ago, they definitely made a focus of building a handgun that was more reliable, and I definitely feel like that is the case with this gun. I don't have a whole lot of rounds through it. I only have about 100 rounds through it at this point, but those 100 rounds have been completely flawless. When I first bought it, I did go ahead and clean the gun before shooting it. I just did a quick wipe down and oiled the gun. I had done a few racks on it, and I won't do it in the video just because YouTube hates that. It is unloaded. There is a loaded chamber indicator here on the top, and it is not elevated, meaning there is no round in the chamber, and we do not have a magazine in it. But it's been flawless the first 100 rounds. It really has. I'll grab an empty magazine and put it in here. It really has a nice grip where I can fit all of my fingers around the grip of the gun, and I get a nice firm grip on it, grasp on it. I can also double hand this gun pretty easily as well. It has these little dimples here on either side that allow me to get a good feel on the gun and get a very nice sure grip, so when I go to fire it, I'm much more accurate. I got every single shot I took on that 6-inch target from 11 yards away, and most of them within the inner circle. So I really like the sights on this. It has a 3 white dot sight. It is adjustable for both windage and elevation here on the rear. The front is just a post. It has a manual safety here on the side. It has a loaded chamber indicator. And so it has a few features on this gun that you wouldn't expect on such an inexpensive gun, but they're definitely there. And I have been carrying this every day as my everyday carry, and there are some issues with that, mainly with the accessories. I need some help with finding some accessories. This is the concealed carry holster that I purchased, and I like it except for right here at this upper edge. It's got a little bit of a sharp edge there, and so previously, and this is my concealed carry for my 1911, which is a much bigger gun and is not really concealed carry with how heavy I am. But as you can see, the outside layer is Kydex, or plastic, so it holds its shape, but the inner layer is leather, and so it gives you a little bit softer edge. And so I'm looking for one of these for my Taurus. So if you know of one, go ahead and throw a link down, or let me know in the comment section down below. I'll take a look at that, because I think this would be a better option for me personally, just because I'm overweight and stuff. My belly digs into here a little bit, and I've tried a few different positions. Another thing that I purchased with this gun is just a little safe. This is not meant to be super secure, because all of my guns are stored in my home office, which has a keyed lock door into it, which is always locked. It locks automatically when it shuts, and I have to key myself back in here. And then it's in another locked cabinet, or closet in here. So there's 2 locked doors, but because this is the one that I store with ammo in it, I decided to add an additional layer of security to that, because I do have small kids. But fairly simple. It's a 3 combination lock with a little dial here that lets you open up, and does store the gun and both magazines. I do have to remove it from the holster before it fits in here, but it fits and locks. It's the first time I've had a safe like this. I am looking at different safe options to store all of my guns in at this time. I have something in mind on that. It's just fairly expensive, so I'm waiting a bit to buy it. So, but yeah, initial impressions for this gun are pretty good. It's definitely significantly more accurate than the gun it is replacing. That Ruger LCP is just not a very accurate gun. If you have to have a gun on you that is as concealed as possible, and I could definitely see that being a gun that you have just as I need a gun, and I just have to have it be as tight on my body, or as absolutely concealed as possible, and I have to carry it all day long. There's nowhere for me to put it elsewhere. It needs to be small, light. I could definitely see that gun having its purpose, but if you can have any other gun, just about, I would recommend just about any other gun. The accuracy, it's not even fun to shoot. Most of my shoot, I've never shot at a person. I conceal carry, but my goal is not to shoot somebody. It's for personal protection in case anybody were to come after me. I do, however, and very much enjoy going target shooting. I consider myself to be fairly decent. And so having a gun that is not enjoyable to shoot just wasn't an option. And so that was the biggest reason to upgrade to something new, something different. Is hopefully, and so far I have something that I actually enjoy shooting. And with the 9mm, it's significantly cheaper than my 45 or my 38 Special or any of my other guns, except for my 22s, obviously. So anyways, if you have any thoughts or questions, I definitely hope to be going out and doing some more with this gun in the future, as far as shooting and target and accuracy, and what kind of ammo works best in it, what I feel works best in it, things like that. So, and long-term durability tests, things like that. So if you have any questions, things you want to see about this gun in the future, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really hoping to have this Firearm Fridays be a continued series. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.